All right, so let's get back now to that breaking news at the top of the hour. The Omani Foreign Ministry saying, quote, I am hopeful we soon will announce a temporary corridor for the Strait of Hormuz and practical arrangements to restore safe navigation. Crude oil was down going into the statement. It lost about 1% more. So not a huge move for the price of oil, but it is down about 3.5%. The Murban contract, the UAE, down 8%. Right now, let's bring in our friend Amrita Sen of Energy Aspects by phone. And Amrita, listen, I know this is literally happening 10 minutes ago, so we're kind of putting you on the spot. Thanks for joining us. Your take on this, I guess, announcement of an announcement.
I would say, Brian, very, very skeptical because we've seen this before. Remember a few weeks ago, there was a lot of chatter around some kind of framework between Iran and Oman and nothing came out of it. If you read the statement, there are no specifics. Of course, they talk about we need to come up with a solution for Hormuz. That is absolutely something everybody wants. But I really wouldn't read too much into it. Look, we've been on this downward kind of pressure for prices because some in the market were expecting a much stronger stance from the U.S. with regards to the kind of economic pressures that they've been talking about. But the sanctions yesterday didn't really come to anything. That's why we are under pressure. And of course, you know, when you've got algorithmic trading and just generally machines read headlines like that and they sell. But trust me, on a fundamental basis, none of our clients we are speaking to will take this seriously as meaning flows are about to resume without, you know, attacks. Let's be clear, there was an attack overnight today as well.
Yeah, there was. In fact, I think it was an Omani ship that was hit or almost hit. So maybe they're forced into a deal. So what you're saying is, Amrita, that basically the move we're seeing right now in crude oil is not some fundamental optimism among human beings. It's like, okay, we're going to get a deal. It's a computer or AI reading this announcement and extracting some sort of positive tone, and that tells it to basically just sell the oil contract.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is something we've seen because liquidity has really been thin in the oil market pretty much since, you know, a month after the crisis, because it has been very difficult to trade. It's very headline driven because, again, you know, you get tweets all the time and it's been hard for traders to hold on to positions, whether you're bullish or bearish, right? If anything, that's why you've seen product prices, and we don't talk about it enough. We talk about crude all the time. Look at gasoline, look at diesel. I mean, this is the first time in the history of the market that the diesel crack is higher than the flat price of crude. Heating oil was above $100 crack, which means the flat price is like $190, $200. Ultimately, that's what you and I pay for, right? That's where the tightness has shown up. But crude, because you don't have the liquidity these days, it's been driven a lot more by algorithms.
Let me ask you a different way. Let's say, so the Strait of Hormuz is about 21 miles wide. Oman controls 3 miles. Iran controls theoretically 3 miles off their coast legally. So you got a huge chunk in the middle that is international waters. I've spoken, I'm sure you have too, Amrita, with representatives from pretty much every major oil producer and country in the region. None of them want to pay a toll. Exactly zero. They want to get through safe, but right now the U.S. Navy can mostly do that for them. Even if Iran and Oman were to strike some kind of a formal deal, do you think the Saudis, do you think UAE, do you think Kuwait, do you think Bahrain, do you think Qatar, do you think they're going to care?
Well, this is a great question, and this is the crux of it, isn't it? You can strike a deal, but what does that deal look like? As you said, nobody will want to pay a toll, at least officially, right? Look, whether there are other agreements done behind the scenes, that's different, but officially, and by the way, some of the sanctions the U.S. is coming up with now is if you do pay tolls, you are going to get sanctioned. That's a risk in itself. So this is fundamentally the difference between Iran and the U.S. and why this MOU even spectacularly fell apart is because there is a misinterpretation on both sides of what the other side wants. Iran wants control over Hormuz, and right now, to cross Hormuz, you're getting the U.S. Navy to help. And to be clear, on our numbers, we are between 6 to 8 million barrels per day on average. Some days are much higher, some days are a lot lower. But that's not enough. And remember, we've also got attacks in Bab al-Mandab on the Red Sea side. So Saudi Arabia is having to dial down that side of things. They're having to redirect via Sidi Karir in Europe. This whole thing is a mess, and I cannot see how, quote-unquote, an agreement in terms of, or not even an agreement, sorry, I should say.
An agreement to agree about a potential agreement down the road.
Yes, exactly, will yield anything.